Okay, by referring to this question over here, the 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 six things that keep or which keep a modern town working. Water. Okay, modern type of towns should have sustainable or unstoppable source of water. Okay, the supply of water to the houses, to workplaces, to the government sectors, and all the places around the town should be having a great strategy which is not causing any cut of the water. Okay, food. The sources of the food or the supplementary sources of food uh, should be having great variety, and also they need to be stable. Okay, the town should have a very clear source of food. Power. The power means electricity and the other energy sources that we need to keep the town working, or the modern town features working. We have to maintain the power sources from electricity and other sources of energy. Sending messages. Okay, for example, if you want to send a letter or a post or whatever you want to send from a place to another, even a package, you can easily have an address or post number, or something that refers to the to make the sending messages and packages easier. Okay, for example, if I live in the west of Tripoli and you live in the south of Tripoli or east of Tripoli, I can easily put your name on the message and put the address, and it can easily reach you with a very effective way. Transport. For example, if you go out in the street and you want to go to some friend's house, you can find transport ways that allow you to take taxi, bus, or train to go to different places around the town. Okay. Waste disposal, places to throw the garbage. Okay, if you have if you take your garbage bag at the end of the day and you want to throw it somewhere in the street, it means that that town doesn't have a modern features to make it a modern town. Waste disposal needs to have places to throw the garbage at, and they take it away from where people threw it. So places should be always clean and the garbage go to the right place where it should be. Next question, we already talked about it. Types of farms: sheep farms, dairy farms, and crop farms. Okay, let's take a look at these three types of farms one by one. First, let's take a look at the sheep farms. Sheep farm is where farmers keep their sheep. Okay, sheep are always used in trading. We use the wool for some garment things, to make clothes and different wool products, and we can eat as well. This question is talking about what is the dairy farms. Dairy farms are where grass grows well. It means high. Okay, the grass is not really short, it's usually being high or tall, so the farmers can keep the cows. It's a good environment. Okay, so dairy farms where the grass grows well is a great environment for farmers to keep their cows so they can eat well and they can give us great quality of milk. All right. Next question will be about crop farms. The crop farms are where farmers keep crops and they grow the wheat and other types of crops, so they can sell it in the supermarkets and the groceries. If you remember the lesson of the banana from the farm to supermarket, it's the same thing. They grow the crops and the wheat over there, then they send it to the supermarket where we go and get it by buying them. Okay. The next question will be about the stages in bringing a banana from farm to supermarket. We talked about them. Okay, it's just a very easy procedure. First of all, how to get the banana? You need to grow it, right? You need to growing them, then you pack them in boxes or bags or however you want to pack it, whatever you want to use in packing it. Then you need to transport it, taking it from the farm or the place of growing until the place of sending. Then distributing. Okay, you need to distribute it from the main place to gather all the banana to the other retailers. Okay, so they can sell it in the supermarkets. And selling is the last step. First of all, you need to grow it. Let me repeat: growing the banana or any other fruit. It's not really special for banana. It's not a special thing for banana. You can grow anything. Growing them, packing, transporting, distributing, then selling. Okay. Now we're done with the farms part and the towns part. Now let's move to another special thing. Okay, a special thing that reminds you guys of a special story about an old building in London, if you remember it. What are listed buildings? Listed buildings. I'm sure that you still guys remember what are listed buildings. Listed buildings which are protected by law. Okay, so some buildings are protected by law, so nobody can make any changes over them. Nobody can change the design or the buildings that we already consider as listed buildings. Why? Because the law will have a punishment against these actions or these acts. Okay, so for example, if we have Al Saraya here, or the old city, Medina Al Qadima in Tripolis city center, the old city, we can consider as listed building, right? Nobody can buy it nor destroy it and build something in its place, or nobody can make any changes over its design, because they are. No, I won't tell you why, because there is a question here will clarify why listed buildings are special. Next, how many listed buildings? First, you know what is listed buildings, right? Listed buildings are buildings that protected by law.